everyone. Welcome to another UFC All Access. I'm Rachelle Leah, and tonight's featured fighter is UFC welterweight champion Matt Hughes. In this show, we're going to head up to Iowa as Matt prepares for his rematch against George St. Pierre. We're going to watch Matt train, we're going to talk to him about his nutrition, and for the first time, we're going to see some of Matt's personal life. We're here in Hillsboro, Illinois at the Hughes family farm. We're getting ready to join Matt right now in the middle of fall harvest. We're going to be driving some combines, cutting some corn. We're going to have a great time. Welcome to UFC All Access, presented to you by Zions. Matt Hughes is pound for pound one of the strongest men to ever compete in the UFC. Matt is renowned for his devastating slams and brutal ground and pound. Always an excellent wrestler, Hughes has developed into a complete fighter, showing excellent jiu-jitsu technique and greatly improved striking skills. Hughes has successfully defended his UFC welterweight title 7 times and is considered to be the most dominant welterweight in the history of mixed martial arts. Join us as Matt Hughes grants us all access as he prepares to defend his title against George St. Pierre at UFC 65, Bad Intentions.
I can come here at the farm at 5 a.m. every morning and work till there's no more sun, 8 o'clock at night. And to me, it's not work because I love doing it.
Most of the guys out here want to fight so they can get away from their jobs because they don't want to do their jobs anymore. They want to become full-time fighters. Matt's looking forward to becoming a full-time farmer when he's done fighting.
You know, I want to be the same person when I leave this sport as when I came into it. I'm just a kid from a small town here in central Illinois and born and raised on a farm. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Thanks for having us here.
Good.
Your farm's gorgeous.
Very pretty.
How many acres is it? It's huge.
Around 1,000 acres.
1,000?
1,000.
What do you grow?
Corn, beans, and wheat.
Okay, so you're in the middle of fall harvest?
We're in the middle of shelling corn, and we just bought a combine, so we gotta go get it.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
A combine harvests the corn and even separates the kernels from the cob. Matt's excited about getting this new, larger and faster model.
What's up, Fred?
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Got a new one, huh?
Yeah.
New for you.
Rachelle and I went and got the combine, and we drove it all the way back here. Took us half an hour or whatever to drive it back. And we're traveling 8.6 miles an hour, and we didn't know it, but if you're in four-wheel drive, you're twice as slow. But she drove most of the way, actually, in the combine. And so we got it here. Mark hooked it up to his corn head. Rachelle and I went down there, and I drove it for a little while, and then I put her behind the seat.
I've got to go back and back one more time. Then we'll just be straight roads, and you can drive.
I don't care who you are. If you're coming to the farm, I'm going to put you to work. And I said, but you're not just going to have a simple project to do. I said, you're going to be next to me, and you're going to see what it takes and how tiring it is to work on a farm.
Matt told me it would be hard work. I didn't realize it might be painful as well. Yeah, I got a little too close to a scorching muffler.
I think I grew up with an advantage living on the farm.
It taught me a work ethic to where I could work pretty much all day long, and my body's used to that. So that translates well into up in Iowa. I can work out and have a very good endurance because I've been doing that my whole life.
The work ethic that he learned on the farm, that's what he lives by today. He's just not afraid to work hard at all.
When we were going through high school, we'd cut wood all day on the weekends.
This is a hard split and stuff, and they would absolutely beat on that, and I didn't ever tell them to go out there and split wood. They just did it.
We had 16-pound splitting mauls, and my dad took 10-pound blocks and welded it on top of that. So, I mean, we had like a 26-pound splitting maul, and we'd swing it all day. So, I mean, it makes you strong.
Thanks for letting me drive it.
It's different.
It is different, but I had fun doing it. So we're going to let Matt get to some farm work right now, and we'll be right back with more UFC All Access.
Well, we have farm work to do.
I'm sorry. We have farm work to do. We'll be right back. Matt puts me behind the wheel of a bulldozer, and we have some fun on the farm. When UFC All Access returns, don't go away. Welcome back to UFC All Access. Matt Hughes has put me hard to work on his farm, but now it was time for a break and a trip into town.
We went in town and picked up a new four-wheeler.
Which one is it?
Let's go find out. Oh, it's right here.
Mr. Hughes.
Is this mine?
This is yours, my friend.
You know, on a 1,000-acre farm, you can't see everything from the house, so I'll be able to drive around, check the crops, get a sprayer, put a sprayer on it so I can spray weeds, check the horses, do this, do that. Easy travel around the farm. I got the fight bonus for the most exciting fight.
Oh, did you?
Against BJ.
You deserve it.
So this is what I got with some of it.
You should have had the most exciting fight bonus for Trick, too.
I don't think they had it back then. New toy. I'll talk to you before next fight. When I fight George, I'll be in the best shape I've ever been in my life. I know George is going to be a handful. He usually sets the pace. He's got a very fast pace and keeps that fast pace the whole fight. So I want to be ready. You know, I always say that you've got to out-train your opponent.
Right.
You know, so, and it's physically, yes, you've got to have that, but mentally, you've got to have that as well. And so we've got more work to do. We've got to go down and move some dirt. So we're gonna throw you on the dozer. I think you know how to run it, and
Yep.
we'll go down there and we'll move some dirt around.
Sounds good. I'll
Okay.
follow you.
Okay.
All right. I don't know what Matt was thinking, trusting me enough to put me behind the wheel on my own, but I definitely didn't want to let him down. I love this thing. I actually had a really great time. All right.
Did you have a good time?
That's my favorite one so far.
You look like you're having fun.
Or how did I do?
You did good. You did good.
Yeah, I made a huge mess, but I don't really know what it's for.
You piled the dirt up great.
Well, why?
Well,
Wait.
I needed a jump for my four-wheeler, so you made me a ramp.
For your four-wheeler?
Yeah,
No kidding. You're going to impress me?
I can do that.
I want to see it.
Okay.
Matt seemed pretty self-confident, but he and his buddies didn't disappoint. Watching them have so much fun made me want to try that jump. After burning my arm on the muffler earlier, perhaps I should have known better.
You try?
Heck yeah, I want to try it. Yeah, I really do. I think you're converting me to want to move to a farm. I burned myself again.
Yeah, I got a permanent burn from that. A little bit of injuries on the farm, but it's going to happen. I definitely hire Rachelle. She did great.
I never would have imagined that I would have this much fun being on a farm, but it is so beautiful here. There are so many things to love about the farm, but I found out the real reason Matt never wants to leave.
Because I don't think there's anything better you can do. I don't care if you're a 60-time world champion, you've never lost a fight. I don't care about that person. And if that ends up being me, that doesn't mean anything compared to being a good family man, being a good husband, being a good father. You know, that's what else is more important than that? With my family here and my training 3 hours away up in Iowa, it's just rough. I'm back and forth all the time. This is my home. This area is my home here, Illinois, Hillsboro. I've got my family, my brother, my wife, my children. I hate to leave my family here, but then I go up to Iowa, and I've got my family up there too. So here I am. I gotta leave the farm and go train in Iowa. It'd be 3 hours of car ride, and I like that time. Time to myself. I can get caught up on my phone calls, little business work. It's all good.
After Matt tackles the 215-mile journey to Bettendorf, Iowa, he will spend the next 5 days there in intense training. Be sure to stay tuned, because when UFC All Access returns, Matt gives us an inside look at his grueling training regimen and what it takes to become the greatest welterweight champion of all time. Don't go away.
Forgot I had company. Put some clothes on, go for a run.
Well, my alarm clock goes off 6:15, and I looked at it, and I was kind of, gosh, I gotta go for my run.
So sometimes it's a half an hour run, sometimes it's a 45-minute run, sometimes it's an hour run. It just depends on how the morning's going for me. It's freezing outside. I'll be right back inside here in just a little bit.
I wouldn't say I look forward to it, but when I get out and actually start hitting the pavement, I do like it. I like to run. I don't really count it as cardio. It's getting my body started for the day. And I think if you start off your day with exercise, you'll burn up to twice as many calories as somebody who doesn't start the morning out with some exercise.
After his run, Matt grabs some grub before heading to the gym.
Typically, I would like to have 2 or 3 scrambled eggs and maybe some oatmeal. That's typically my breakfast. This morning, all I had was a shake. The shakes they've got on the market today are just great. I mean, taste-wise. So the old days, they were like, drinking liquid cardboard or something. So it was terrible. But the stuff on the market today is great. So skim milk, 2 scoops of Zion strawberry in there. And before I work out, I take the Knox CG3. Half an hour to an hour before I work out. Good stuff. I just try and eat smart. I don't take a scale with me. I don't weigh things out. I know what's healthy and what's not. I'm kind of a meat and potatoes guy, so if I can get some mashed potatoes, steak or chicken, whatever, and some greens, I'm pretty happy. I try and eat small portions of healthy things. My philosophy is I can kind of eat what I want, because the next day I'm going to come in this gym and I'm going to create such a fire it's going to burn whatever I put in my body. If you can make the furnace hot enough the next day to burn it off, then you can eat whatever you want.
Time to hit the gym. Matt starts his training day with some weightlifting.
The reason I come 3 hours to Champions Fitness in Bettendorf, Iowa is because I think it's a great combination between the amount of technical talent here and the work ethic that is in the room. Well, I'm always pretty happy to go to walk in the gym. We've got a great staff here. We got a really relaxed gym in there, everything you need. But I'm the type of guy, when I come to the gym, I want to work.
Matt has the farmer's mentality where everything is earned. We plant the seed, grow the seed, harvest the fruit. If we haven't done the work to get the rewards, then it's not even expected. He has a tremendous work ethic. It's the law of the farm. Matt and I will work usually a Tuesday through Friday lifting schedule, focusing on one body part each day: chest and core, legs, back, shoulders.
Today we did back. I love back. Back and shoulders are my 2 favorite exercises. As you can probably tell, I've got big back and shoulders, and I got kind of a small chest. So
he's a super athlete. Nobody's body responds to training and nutrition like his body does. He adapts very quickly, and he's animal strong.
Well, I think I'm gonna go take a nap. See you guys later.
sparring, grappling. These guys fight for real when training. And we'll see it all when UFC All Access returns.
When I come to Iowa, I'm here to train. I'm here to do nothing else. If I come to the gym, I want to work out. I want to spend all my time here when I'm in Iowa. If we get somebody that doesn't really mix with us or has a different attitude or has a attitude, for some reason they just get run off. You know, they don't stay very long. People have got to kind of pay their dues when they come in the gym here. When they leave here, I want them to know that this is absolutely the best gym in the world. Training for the upcoming fight with George St. Pierre. Of course, I always work on my weaknesses, but to be honest, I think my hands are as good as his. I think my wrestling's better, and I think my submissions are better. So I'm working on my hands. I want to get him to where he wants to try and take me down. Wednesday night sparring is my strenuous night because if I had to pick my weakest game, it would be my sparring.
Tonight will be the night where you get your bumps and bruises, your black eyes, your bloody noses, your busted lips.
We are buddies. We're great friends. And the last thing I want to do is hurt somebody. But to be honest, I think I hurt one of the guys in the gym every week. People are going to try taking my head off, and I'm going to try and taking their head off. And yeah, we're friends. And if they get hurt, you know, I'll shake my gloves off and try and help them as much as I can. But I tell you what, when we go, it's 100%. Tuesday and Thursday night from 6:30 to 7:30 is grappling. And that's my fun nights because I'm very relaxed. For me, it's what I do best. You get 5 minutes with somebody, and then you change partners. So the whole time, you go in 5 minutes and find a new partner, then the clock starts again, you go 5 more minutes. So I like to try and find somebody I can trust the first 2 goes or something, just because I can get warmed up. And then after that, I look for whoever I think is going to give me a challenge.
Can't get that big boy off you, huh?
He's got his legs locked over there.
I get tapped probably once every 2 months, you know, or something like that, which is good for me. You know, when somebody taps me, I'm definitely not mad. The more people who tap me, the better I'm going to get.
If he grabs a hold of your arms, okay, there is an innate understanding that you are in danger. There's no way around it. You can't help but react to it. That's just how strong he is.
I never take time off when I come in here. There'll be guys that'll go 2 or 3 rounds with, and then they'll set out 1 or 2 goes. I don't. I go the whole time. And every time I get somebody fresh. Mentally, when I walk in that octagon, I know that I've done my thing, and I feel more confident.
With Matt Hughes, what you see is what you get.
He's a phenomenal wrestler and a great champion.
Very much right on the sleeve. Shoots right from the cuff. Good guy.
Pound for pound, he's the best fighter in the world. No one has the credentials that Matt Hughes has, so I don't think anybody ever will.
What an amazing couple of days. We got to see Matt Hughes the farmer, Matt Hughes the father, and Matt Hughes the fighter. I'd like to thank Matt for giving us all access and wish him luck in his upcoming fight against George St. Pierre.
Show's over. Time to go home. Glad you guys got all access. See what happens on the farm. See what happens up here in Iowa where I train. I'm ready to go home and see my family. So you guys have a good night.
I'm Rachelle Leah. Thanks for watching UFC All Access, brought to you by Zions.
They've been here before, but never like this. 16 UFC veterans have been fighting for one last shot at the world title. And now, it's all come down to one night of live fights.
Let's get it on!
The ultimate finale live. The action begins next, only on Spike.